is. Along comes the old man and pecks it in the what lines with nappies?
I don't know, but it sounds disgusting. Any road, they're not nappies.
Soon will be.
Hey, shh.
Well, who's listening?
You never know round here, do you? Only a big, soft kid.
You sure you're going to be able to cope with two of us?
I'll give it a try. I can always have me noticing and join hot gossip.
Hey, what did Elsie say when you told her? I bet she was dead chuffed.
Well, I've not had a chance to tell you. I was just going to now.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, it's all right. I mean, I know she's going to be thrilled, but she's going to be a bit upset and all.
What, with losing a lodger, you mean?
Well, I like to think I'm a bit more than just a lodger.
Yeah, same as me with Hilda. I'm going to tell her at dinner time.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see her face.
What are you going to say?
Just going to tell her we're getting wed, aren't I?
Yeah, well, make sure that's just all you say.
Look, I know we're keeping the news of Eddie Jr. a secret for a bit. I'm not daft.
Oh, no, you're not, love. Oh, it's just hope they don't twig.
That doesn't much matter if they do, does it?
Well, it does to me.
Well, you're not ashamed, are you?
Of course I'm not ashamed. It's just that, well, women like to do things in a certain way, Eddie. We're different to you.
I hope you are. Otherwise, the wedding's off.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Oh, you're up then. You overslept.
I know I overslept. Why didn't you call me?
I did. You took no notice.
Oh, it's them flaming sleeping pills he gives me. Talk about knockout drops.
Oh, Elsie, you shouldn't take pills.
I don't, as a rule, but you wait till you get to my age. Tossing and turning all night long.
Now, what makes you think that age has got anything to do with sleepless nights? Because as a matter of fact, I've had one or two myself lately.
Have you, love? I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong, is there?
Hello? Not wrong. Suddenly I've got rather a lot on my mind. Elsie, I would...
Hey, either we can go over to the road to the sweatshop together, or we can have a day out in London together. It's your choice.
You mean going down on the train with those feet up, then shopping in the West End, and then supper at one of them posh restaurants that all the stars go to, and gin and tonics all the way home?
Yeah, right.
No contest, it's the sweatshop. Oh, come on. Let's be... Oh, you were going to tell me something, weren't you, love?
It'll keep well dinner time. You'll be in.
I'll see the time, Chuck.
Hey, well, we've still got a minute, so yeah, you know, I mean, we don't have to dash off, do we?
Oh, but I do. Ta-ra, love, I'll see you then.
Yeah.
I did think about a rich fruit cake.
Well, now, this'll do for refreshments, so I'll put it over here, nearest spot for Philip Turner.
Well, I did rather decided against a refreshment stall as such, Mr. Sugden.
But then I thought, no, a meringue pavlova looks more spectacular.
Take a tip from an ex-catering man. One thing most folks will expect is a nice hot cup of char. Anyway, she keeps going on about cakes.
Are we for the cake stall, not to consume on the premises?
The only thing is, I'd be worried that it might get squashed.
And I could get a few bottles of orange juice, you know, wholesale from Cash and Carry, make a nice few bob on that.
Do you think it will get squashed, Emily?
What?
A meringue?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, apart from anything else, it's a question of finding helpers to man the extra stalls, or woman them, as the case may be.
And you, a layer cake's always nice, or perhaps some small assorted fancies would sell better.
Oh, well, I can get you a few packets of them.
I'm talking about homemade.
Hey, come in handy though for a refreshment stall. Few jam tarts, almond slices, just a job.
I thought you said you weren't
Oh,
going to...
wasn't.
Will you give us a hand with this, Mr. Roberts?
Only you'll have to indent for some crockery if you do, you know.
Use them plastic throwaway cups.
Oh, no, they make a lot of rubbish.
Well, it's my job to clean them up and I don't mind. Not for Mrs. Bishop, I don't.
Oh, a chocolate devil's food cake. Now, I got a recipe out of a magazine I found at the dentist's. I've been dying to try that.
Oh, yeah, and Mrs. Petworth says she's got some jumble for your stall as well. Only can somebody go down to collect it because she's hurt her back. It's 16 Nelson Street, I think.
16.
Emily, I asked you what you think.
Make whatever you want, Mavis.
A devil's food cake, then?
Yes.
But do you think that might be a bit on the rich side?
Right. He's just phoned and he's bringing his pots down. So if you want to go and squirt some scent down your bra, I'll give these a hand. Young Linda's helping out for half an hour at shop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. Sir Victor is sallying forth from Saddleworth, his lady for to woo.
I'm not his lady, and he's not coming to woo me. He's coming to bring his contribution to the fair. You said so yourself.
You don't believe everything I say, do you? I don't. Well,
Well, I was just thinking about going home, getting a wash.
of course you were. Dirty work pinning doilies up. Right, Emily. You can have the use of my body for a whole 20 minutes now. What can I do to help?
Rita, you already have.
Elsie, I never said it was big news.
Oh, come off it. You're sitting there bubbling away like a pan of hot pot. Are you going to tell me, or do I have to guess?
Eddie and me are getting married.
Oh, I know that.
But this month, Elsie, so put the 31st of October in your diary.
Is this definite?
Definite. Barring flood, fire and acts of God.
Oh, I am glad, kid. I was wondering when you were going to do the deed. I thought I'd made you too comfortable here, you know, and you couldn't bear to leave me.
I can't. I'm looking forward to getting married, Elsie, but there are things I am going to miss.
Oh, yeah, I know. Like me screaming at you for using all the hot water and coming home to a sink full of greasy pots. Where will you live?
Well, we'll move into a flat first off and afterwards, hopefully our own house.
Well, good luck to you, kid. I tell you what, turn the oven down low and we'll slip over to the Rovers and celebrate.
Oh, no, listen, we're not making it public until Eddie's had a chance to tell Mrs. Ogden. Well, she's been at their Trevor's. And you know Mrs. Ogden. She'd be dead upset if she was the last to know.
The day that Hilda Ogden is the last to know anything, I'll do a double somersault over the town hall. All right, let's celebrate tonight then, shall we?
You're on.
Why did you leave it till now to make the decision?
No special reason. Like I said, we thought it was time we got round to it.
But, this month?
But we've nothing to wait for, Elsie, have we? I mean, some people think we've waited long enough.
You do realise I shall have to buy a new frock for the occasion, don't you?
And new shoes. And a new hat. It's a very big responsibility being a guest, you know. I wouldn't like to have all that worrying. I'm only the bride.
Hey, Stan, I thought you were expecting your old about this dinner.
I am.
So why ain't you back there then, laying red carpet down? Welcome home, my love. I've missed you so much, my love.
Well, what's the rush? Every time she goes away, she's complaining when she gets back this place when she gets back here.
Never. Now, what can Hilda find to complain in you, then?
That's what I told her.
Heck, you look as if you could do with a double scotch at least. I am tempted, Betty. I am sorely tempted. But I think I'd better settle for a bitter lemon.
It's hard work, isn't it? Organising these charity dues. I know, I've done a bit of that myself, you know.
Hey, well, you don't want to play mugging, Scott. Get some of that lot to help, give you a bit of help.
Oh, I've got help. It's the helpers that are the problem. I've just left Alf and Mr. Sugden practically coming to blows over the best place for the bingo stall.
Hey, well, I thought I were in that.
You are, if they manage to agree where it's to go before next Saturday.
Now, what you need, ladies, is a little bit of leadership. Somebody in authority, somebody who can command respect, give orders, make decisions.
I'm not too busy this afternoon.
Now, as it happens, I'm not too busy this afternoon, Emily, so I'll pop over and give you a hand, OK?
Oh, well, it's very nice of you, but I'm sure you've got quite enough to do here.
Emily, I've sorted out some stuff for you.
Oh, is this that jumble stall? Oh, let's have a shove, Is what we're having?
Artistic bric-a-brac, Mrs. Duckworth, and you will get your chance to purchase it with the rest of the general public on Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm committee, aren't I? What's the point of being committee if you can't, have perks or telecock?
Oh, well, I do think that you should...
Keep your thieving hands off, Duckworth. Just because you're in charge of a few bingo balls doesn't give you the right to go grabbing everything. Right, can you spare me, Mrs. Wilk? I'm just going across the road to help Emily out.
Well, if Emily really needs you...
Well, you do, don't you, Emily? Come along, cavalry to the rescue. Let's have you.
Nice one, Fred. You're leaving us over here to do all the hard work, and you're over there sitting on your big fat bum giving orders.
It's all for a good cause, Betty. Somebody has to do it. Emily.
Oh, hello, Eddie.
How was your Trevor then?
Well, I think I've managed to make the peace a bit. Him and his dad'll never really get on, though. Do you know, I sometimes wish our Archie'd never left me that flipping money.
And nothing to do with the money, really. I mean, they never got on before, did they?
No, I suppose you're right. Where is he, any road? No, never mind, daft question. I'll put the kettle on.
Hey, no! You sit down. You've done enough travelling.
You're a good lad, Eddie. Very thoughtful. Not enough thoughtfulness in this world. Oh, well, what's been going on in my absence, then?
Well, not a lot, really. Mind you, there is one item of news that may or may not interest you.
Oh, yeah?
How are you fixed for going to a wedding on October the 31st?
Who's wedding?
Mine. Well, mine and Marion. I thought I'd invite her. Only you feel a bit of a twit standing in front of the register on your own, don't you?
Oh, Eddie. Oh, Eddie,
Give up, Motherine.
Oh, I'll speak to Victor, and Mr. Pendlebury arrived yet. He was bringing some pottery that he's made.
I've not seen it. I'm just going over to get some emulsions, as a matter of fact. I know I've got some.
Emulsions?
Yeah, flipping kids have scrawled rude things in lavatory. You don't want old ladies having heart attacks, do you?
I must paint that flaming bog at least once a month, if not more.
Mr. Sugden, what on earth are you doing? It took me all morning putting that up.
It stinks.
I beg your pardon.
Vinegar. Somebody must have spilled some on Tess the last time it was used. I mean, I'm surprised you couldn't smell pong yourself. Mind you, with all that scent you're wearing.
Well, it must be the heating that's brought it out then, because it was perfectly all right yesterday. Oh.
Hello, Mavis.
Hello, Victor.
Hello.
Hello. Is that your pottery?
A poor thing. Got mine own.
Oh, it's lovely. What is it exactly? I mean, I can see that
It's a crocus pot. You plant crocuses in the halls. I copied it from one I saw in a shop.
Very nice. Don't you think perhaps the holes are a bit too small? I mean, do you think you would actually get a crocus bulb in there?
They're not big.
No, but neither are the holes.
Well, seeds then. Crocus seeds.
I don't think crocus grow from seeds.
I've done mugs as well.
Oh,
Are you going to stand there all day, or are you going to get a bowl of hot water and some carbolic?
What for?
Just scrub that down. Somebody's got to do it. And it is your stall. Unless you don't mind your Victoria sponges ponging up pittled onions.
Right, here we are. I knew I had a tint.
That's pink.
Yeah.
I'm not painting no flaming loo pink.
Emily, Mr. Sugden says that I've got to scrub his stall down. Now, I think that should be his job.
What's wrong with pink? I mean, I could understand if it was a gents. What's he got against pink? It's perfectly good paint, is that?
Look at mess he's made on that floor. And it took me 2 hours to sweep it up. Get him to unpack his junk somewhere else.
It is not junk, it is
look,
handcrafted
yes,
pottery. Each piece individually fine.
Anyway.
Right, now, Emily, leave this to me.
Well, go on. Don't just sit there gobstruck.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Oh, well, people usually say congratulations when they hear somebody's getting married.
Congratulations, mate.
Oh, very original.
I don't know what you said.
Stan, it's Eddie. Our Eddie, not a flipping stranger. He's practically one of the family. More like a son than our real son. And him and Marion's getting married, and, well, I think it's lovely.
Oh, well, very pleased. I hope you'll be very happy. I know I got used to things being the way they are, you know. I thought you had too.
You mean they thought they were going to go on like that for the rest of their lives? Living in separate houses?
Separate houses, yeah. If more people had separate houses, there'd be less divorces, you see.
That remark is in very bad taste. Still, I know Eddie won't take offence. He knows every remark you make's in bad taste.
It's all right, I know he's only kidding. You know, it's living with you two that's made me want to take the plunge.
Is that?
Yeah. I mean, you see, I know you love each other deep down, you know.
Oh, well, yeah, of course we do, don't we, Chuck?
Yes, not a bad old boot, you know.
I mean, it was his silver tongue that won you over in the first place, Hilda.
Yeah. Oh, I think it'll be smashing, though. Hey, but why October? Now, you've waited all this time. Why couldn't you wait a few more weeks and make it a Christmas wedding?
Yeah, well, we did think about that, but, well, it's Marion's busy time in the shop, you know.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Oh, still, it would have been nice, though. You could have had them singing carols in church.
Oh, it's not a church wedding.
No.
No, registry office.
Oh. Oh, but I thought, well, with neither of you being married before, well, I haven't exactly discussed it with Marion, like, but, well, I thought she'd be the sort of girl who'd have wanted a church wedding.
What for? Cost a bomb.
Money doesn't come into it. It's what every girl dreams of. I did.
Well, you didn't have a church wedding.
I know. Still, I expect it'll be very nice just the same. Just a quiet, select little duet. Just best friends and immediate family. Ah, family. Now, that's something you've missed out on, Eddie. But never mind. You're going to have your very own family now.
Yeah, that's right, Hilda. I am.
We just thought we'd like to have another look round before we finally decide, didn't we, David?
Yeah, of course, no problem.
This room's very bright.
Yes, it gets the sun all day. The other one's got a bigger living room, though, don't you think, love?
Yeah, but it's long and thin. It's got that funny angle near the door.
This is very square.
compact. It's very easy to clean.
Well, I think it's a cracking little house.
Yeah, so do I, but... And the fuel bills are very low. It's been very well insulated.
What exactly is the availability?
Availability?
I mean, assuming we said we'd have it, how soon could we get possession?
Oh, immediately. You could move in as soon as the contract's been signed.
Well, the other people said not till after Christmas. Their new place won't be ready till then.
Oh, it's not that long. Only a couple of months. 3 at the most.
We're just dead keen to get into our own place as soon as we can, like.
Are you in Diggs?
In-laws. Not that they've not been very good to us, Sue's mum and dad.
Oh, they have, lovely.
I know, I'm saying. But it's not the same. Not like being on your own.
No, it's not. We've not been on our own yet. We only got married 6 months ago and we moved straight in with my mum and dad. But we get on very well.
Just think though, Sue. Evenings when I come home from work, long lie-in Sunday mornings, nobody else, just the 2 of us.
But my mum and dad can come and visit us, though.
Be our first guests at our first dinner party.
Dinner party, heck. I'm not much of a cook. Leastways, not yet. I mean, my mum's always done it. But I am going to night school, aren't I, Davy? Oh, it must be lovely cooking a meal for your husband in your very own kitchen with nobody else telling you what to do.
Hello, Victor.
Hello.
How nice to see you round these parts again. We've missed you, haven't we, Mavis? Gone but not forgotten. Do you know there's never a day goes by without your name isn't mentioned in that little old world toffee shop we both call home? Rita. Still, now you're here, what you having?
Well, that's very civil of you, Rita. I'll have a pint of bitter, please.
Pint of bitter, please? Mavis.
Oh, I'll have a sherry then. A large sherry.
Aye, my, you do have an effect on her, you know.
It's got nothing to do with Victor. I mean, it was bad enough when Percy Sugden was giving the orders round there, but when Fred G starts throwing his weight about...
Oh, well, I thought Emily Bishop was supposed to be Queen Bee over there.
Emily? I asked her one simple question. I didn't know she knew such language.
What question was that, love?
Sultana Sponge or Battenberg?
Oh, yes, well, Sultana Sponge of Battenberg. I mean, that's real fighting talk, maybe.
Come on, Victor. Come and tell me all about Saddleworth. Are you enjoying your life there?
Ecstatically, Mavis. Ecstatically. It's everything I hoped for and more.
And you don't miss being round here?
Not a bit, not a tittle, not a jot. I tell you, Mavis, moving there was the best decision I ever made.
Well, I'm very glad for you, Victor. Very glad indeed.
It is. Have you told them?
Yeah. We sold out.
Yeah. Oh, have you made it public then? Oh, what? Do you mind being kissed by an old lady then?
Well, if it was an old lady, I wouldn't mind, but since it's you both...
Oh,
hey,
watch it, you two.
Here. What's all this about then?
Oh, haven't they told you yet, Hilda?
Well, yeah, they've told me. I was under the impression I was the first to know.
Well, you were, yeah. You both were. It was like, simultaneous, you know.
That's right. Well, I was telling Elsie and he was telling you. I mean, we do look on you both as family.
Oh, yeah. How about that then, Elsie? Looks as though we're practically going to be related. Hey, well, what's all this then? Come on.
Shall I tell them or will you?
You do it, go on.
Me and Eddie have fixed our wedding date. And we're getting married on October the 31st.
I'm delighted to hear it.
And of course, Mrs. Walker will be coming to see you about the arrangements, you know.
The arrangements?
Well, we'll be having the reception here. We wouldn't dream of having it anywhere else.
I see. And will your friends from Liverpool be attending the nuptials?
Oh, yeah. I think they are in a chatter.
Oh, I see. Take no notice of it, Mrs. Walker. It's having you on. It's going to be a very quiet little do.
I hope so, dear. I very much hope so.
Hey, do you hear that? Eddie and Marion are getting married October 31st. See, Victor, you come down here in your cot for all the excitement. Still, I suppose you do have weddings in Saddleworth, don't you? Must be lovely, that. Country wedding. Don't you think, maybe?
Right, that's done.
Pink.
What does it matter if it's sky blue, purple with yellow dots as long as it's done and it costs nothing? Flipping gratitude.
Right, now, let's see how you shoot. Yes. A bit squashed, isn't it? I wouldn't have done it that way.
Well, we have done it that way, Mr. Tatlock.
But you haven't used space to the best advantage. Now then, would you like my advice?
There's no need for that. If you want to know how to draw up a battle plan, ask an old soldier.
Well, I am an old soldier.
Aye, a very old one.
I've done my stint, you know. I know what's what.
Flipping catering co. If you want to know where to get your egg butties, ask him. Now, where are you moving that?
Away from flaming wall, that's where somebody's got to have room to stand behind it.
There's plenty of room. There's tons of room where it was.
There is for a very thin skeleton.
Just put it back.
Don't you give me orders. You were not in charge here, big mouth.
And neither are you, Sunshine. You're only the flipping caretaker, don't forget.
Gentlemen, please. I think perhaps it's time we called it a day. We've done quite enough.
Right, well, I'm not stopping here to be insulted.
No, I think I'll get back to the Rovers as well.
If you ever left it.
Try to do your bit for charity, and this is all the thanks you get.
Oh, why does everybody have to make such a fuss?
Never you mind, Mrs. Bishop. You come back to my place and put your feet up for 10 minutes. I'll make you a nice hot cup of tea. What you want is somebody to take charge of you for a change.
Tea will be a bit late, Ivy. I've been busy selling the house.
You sold it then? Definite?
Yeah, definite. A young couple. First time buyer, so when I get stuck in a chain. All over about shouting.
They want to move in as soon as we can move out.
So you better get your spare bedhead, hadn't you? That's if you're still prepared to get landed with 3 lodgers. Unless your grand's changed her mind, eh, Wrecker? I wouldn't blame her on your present form.
Don't talk daft. We're going to get on fine. We're all going to get on just fine, love.
Well, it all went off very well, I thought.
Aye. I mean, even Stan brought around the drinks.
No, I meant nobody said anything funny.
Funny?
Well, no cracks about it being a rush job. Nobody seemed a bit suspicious.
Well, why should they be? Anyway, in this day and age, nobody cares.
Oh, my mum would. If she knew the truth, she'd go stark raving mad.
Well, don't tell her. Just tell her we're getting married and leave it at that.
Yeah, but she'll want to know why I'm not having a white wedding. I mean, she knows I've always set my heart on one.
Well, tell her you've changed your mind.
It's not going to be easy. I mean, I know to everybody else I'm a 33-year-old woman, but to my mother, I'm still a little girl. I mean, some mothers are like that with daughters. If I have a daughter, I won't be. I'll go around and see her on my next day off.
Do you want me to come with you?
You're a love, Eddie. But no, I'd best do this one on my own.
And don't forget the street's on every weekday here on Plus at 6:30 and, of course, at midday lunchtime. Well, next, Emmerdale, right here on Granada Plus, home of the hits. And for more details about our programmes, visit our website at www.gplus.co.uk.